Ehi? Ciao Edo! Come stai? Mica fischio.
Quanto l'hai pagato quel personaggio?
6 euro.
6 euro.
Bene, bene. Che divisa hai messo? Non ho visto. Grigi. No, no, io metto tutto nero. Sì, sì, vai. Print tab. Ok, via. In bocca al lupo, eh. Poi ti dico. Vediamo, va.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 28.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they will score.
Questa era sbagliata
for the Cardinals touchdown. Cardinals. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
12. at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This is taken at the 23. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen. McKinnon here, it's complete. Allen, 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Reed. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Down at the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Stafford's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to mark him down short.
Si è tornato indietro, Edo.
If that.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they
Se
wanted.
ti fermavi lì dove eri, era primo down.
They put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Perché non lo va a prendere? Meno male che è andato.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
On 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 40-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 43-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Swift. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Reed. And he powers his way up past the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen steps away. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Allen now on first down.
No!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
L'avevo proprio letto bene.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Allen to throw once more. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, it's Reed. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to air one out. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Edo, ma tu mi senti? Ah, Sì, sì. Questo l'hai lanciato in doppia copertura. Poi ti dico, vabbè, poi è un peccato.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
To number 28. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
Ma bruci il stermo. Vabbè, non dovrebbe essere niente di grave. Tutto bene, Edo?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0.
No, dico in generale.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Questa è la cosa importante.
Scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's
Si sente pure, insomma, c'ho il casino a casa con le bimbe.
First down.
Che urlano.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Ormai sono vaccinato.
Hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that is caught.
Questo è bello.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Questo è bello. Aspettavo la cover 2. Però sono riuscito a prendere lo stesso.
Now McManus for the extra point.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime the defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
17. Lions nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stay 50.
On second down, Swift. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen rolling to his left. He'll air this one. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, Allen. And that one will fall incomplete. Intended for block here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Back to the air on second down, it's Allen.
Bravo. C'era il buco ma si è chiuso alla grande.
Because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Allen again.
Eccola. Lo sapevo io.
Looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Con l'uomo libero.
Justin Coleman weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Calacca.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast.
Mannaggia
Pick
la
six really
miseria.
changes the complexion. Probably
Bravo
also
tu,
changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going
Io ho
in
spinto il
relaxed,
tasto sbagliato, l'uomo
right now,
sbagliato.
probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Completo controllo. Ma no, ma non dovevo tirarla su di lui, cioè dovevo tirarla
Not much
profonda.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the
Non
kick's
su di lui.
away.
Ah.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And now they'll throw with Allen. Completion here to Claypool. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Forza, forza Edo. Mai mollare.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2.
Credo sia di Lenzalone, vedi un po'.
16 yards there and a first down again.
No, no.
First down.
Sì.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ma tu giochi spessissimo la cover 2. Uno poi impara, no? Capito?
And again it's Allen. That's caught at the 1. He can only get
se
a
gliela
yard
passavo
after
prima
all that.
andava.
It's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's get this ball back with offense. Let's go. Check 56, 56.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
To score, Cardinals 24, Lions 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
E cercala dappertutto, moglie.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are
Per
looking to make a
illuminare,
bit of a
papà.
180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
50
First down, and they go with Swift again.
Bello Gary.
That one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And now here is another interception.
Questa gliela tirata proprio in bocca.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Io, Luca, cioè, è una cosa che ho vissuto io in prima persona, quindi poi ti dirò. Tieni,
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch. Under 10. 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
At 25 to the mic. We go 25 to the mic. I know he ain't got it.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Allen out to the left here to Reed.
L'ha presa.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense
Guarda la palla come rotava male.
they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, it's Reed. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line.
Però non la
Pre-game,
rompere,
get used
papà.
to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
Firma.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Back two is the mic. Back two. I'm trying to collect. Spiller. No.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go, baby. Check 52 is the mic. Check 52.
On 2nd down now. Nance, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
No, un altro
Arizona.
infortunio, no.
A great effort there.
Che
His
pasque.
3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their
no.
lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Lions 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's now appearing
Dalla
that this
dottoressa
losing
si
streak
andava.
is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On second down.
Oh, hai sbagliato
Seems pretty
buco.
obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On third down, Stafford. And my goodness,
Questo è il gioco. Non l'hai sbagliata te.
Christian Fulton. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback
Lo so, però Edo, cioè, tu hai fatto una season molto bella in cui le persone hanno cominciato a guardarti. Cioè, il fatto che tu a te piace lanciare l'esterno o su quello che taglia, adesso lo sanno. Adesso è come una partita a scacchi. Tu hai fatto la prima mossa ed è venuta bene, poi gli altri però se la so imparata, se la sono studiata, quindi sei tu che devi fare la prossima mossa, perché in difesa giochi bene, cioè nonostante io abbia segnato da 31 punti, tu mi hai fatto un pick six e fino a che hai potuto mi hai fermato. Anche lì devi imparare a variare, perché una volta che uno capisce che giochi spessissimo cover 2.
From the 36, Allen.
Guarda te.
Going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Accelerating and off he goes.
L'ha lanciata proprio in mano al tuo.
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you
guarda, l'uomo libero.
Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front.
Vabbè, ci sta.
Throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, you know, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
È presi?
And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
Dopo la prendo, lasciami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll run on first down. It's Reed, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Reed.
No.
He's strapped. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25.
Quel gioco ha deciso che proprio che dovevi prendere la palla te. Pick six regalato e fumble. No, adesso no.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the fourth. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end.
Anita, ti alzi, per
And
favore.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Swift.
Anita, cosa vuoi che ti prendo? Mamma, glieli posso prendere i regoli? Sì, vuole i regoli, Anita. Non lo so.
And didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock.
Ma guarda questo. Guarda questo che si allunga.
First and goal on a pass play that moves him all the way down to the 1. First target, first catch and a first down.
È assurda sta cosa. Assurda. No, non c'è. Oh, vabbè, 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 vabbè. Questo è veramente quello che. Ma va, dai, su. Dai. Ma non esiste una cosa del genere. Tu non hai premuto niente, sei solo andato dritto, immagino. No, dico. Ma solo per capire, perché cioè. Okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Throwing on first down is Allen. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Allen.
No, la droppata. La droppata.
Take the hit and pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing is Allen on third.
No, e l'ha presa fuori. Non ci voglio credere. Non ci credo. Vabbè, dai. Ma ho visto il blitz.
As he's on to punt for Arizona. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they will get to this one.
No, è tua, non l'hai toccata. È tua.
13-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tedrick Thompson picks him, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
C'avevi l'uomo libero a destra. Poi quando se ti capita di rivederla te ne accorgerai. Sì.
But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
10 at the 16-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Edo, ma perché non chiami timeout?
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Se vuoi avere una speranza.
Prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Va bene, ok. No, lo chiedo perché non capivo la strategia, però ho capito. Demoralizzato. Giornata dura. Vabbè, però, cioè, te l'ho detto, tu devi solo studiare un po', perché adesso sai, i tuoi avversari, cioè, si impegnano, vedono quello che fai e si preparano, anche perché l'anno scorso sei andato molto bene, quindi quando entri sotto la luce dei riflettori diventa più difficile. Era una sorpresa, nessuno ti conosceva. Nessuno ti conosceva.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Good. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus.
Volevo dare al mio running back il 10° touchdown dell'anno. Ha fatto 1000 yard.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Detroit.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Stafford.
No!
Another interception.
Vabbè, qui perché Stafford sta proprio giù de morale, perché non c'aveva è come quello mio prima. Guarda, guarda. Completamente fuori bersaglio. Sì. Ma quelli sono i QB. Sono i QB.
2001, right? Yeah. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8.
Via.
Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
Mamma mia. Sì, questa era proprio brutta. Non c'hai ritmo così e non c'hai fiducia, perché ogni palla pensi che può sbagliare. Ce l'ha lui la tua prima. Quella di Mario no, devi vedere, però vedi, così hai imparato il valore delle pick. Perché la trade che hai fatto ci stava tutta, però poi ecco, ti ritrovi in una situazione in cui vuoi andare via il QB e non lo puoi fare più.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments.
Edo, grazie.
Better, and that got it done in this one.